It is an intense season of diving in very deeply into yourself. This Scorpio season, it's very intense. I'm going to be really honest with you. It is really intense for me. And what I've observed is that many people are having a hard time getting grounded in their body. So if you're in the northern hemisphere of the planet and it's gotten cold enough for you, please continue to walk barefoot outside just a little bit so that you can get as grounded as possible. Because not being in the body means a lot of tripping and falling and losing things. In my household, my oldest son, Colby, tripped on really horrible broken sidewalks and sprained his ankle days ago. And it's not grounded, and I thought I've lost several things, and then they've turned up in other places, which could be definitely a timeline jump. And granted, I'll be open for that, but just like not being in the body and feeling exhausted. And yes, a lot of us on the globe do this ridiculous time change, which actually I'm staying on savings time. I have some non-atomic digital clocks around, and so I'm self-employed, so I can stay on that time and then just shift my sessions in my mind to an hour earlier. My cats are play fighting crashing into the blinds, but anyway, come here, you guys. Do you want to come up in the vlog? No, he wants to go in and hide. Okay. So there's just a lot of diving deep within. And we are coming up to the 11/11 gateway this Saturday, November 11th, the 11th month. And the 11/11 gateway is really powerful. So notice all of the shifts. Sorry guys, there's just a lot of slamming going on. And I can't turn this so you can see. I wish I could. I also want to share just some of the higher self messages from the last Beyond Quantum Healing BQH session that I had. My client, and I'm gonna make an edit of her session and send it to her to see of the universal message, to see if I have her permission to post it. And never ever post any section of anybody's sessions unless I have permission to do so. And her universal message from her higher self is just really powerful, and it applies to all. So she wanted to see her connection to her parents, and so I asked her higher self to bring her back to the very first life, the key life, to see the karmic pattern, the karmic algorithm of her relationship with her mother and her father, and her higher self brought her back to being color frequency, no physical form, color frequency, and it wasn't disharmonious, it was completely harmonious. And they all three souls, mother's soul, father's soul, her soul, they all wanted to experience challenges with each other in order to promote spiritual growth. This is common. We volunteered to come here. All of us, we volunteered to come to this planet, a challenging planet to be on. This planet is school. And to learn about ourselves through difficulty. And that's what she learned in her BQH session. And she had profound shifts and profound clarity. And she actually laughed at her ego a lot. Her ego became very loud, and she laughed at her ego and realized that a lot of her questions that she wanted answers for were for her ego. Her higher self was really amusing. As the higher selves can be really amusing. I know mine is. And they're just like, oh yeah, that's such an ego question. The ego just needs to relax and allow it to happen. That's always the answers that the high self gives, is just relax, allow it to happen, eat more plants, go outside, be outside more, drink cleaner water, Move more, rest more, do something that's, you know, spiritually focused in your movement, like yoga or qigong or tai chi. That's what is always the recommendations. So I wanted to share that with you. And I'm hearing some light language coming in, but just wait. But before it comes in, I wanted to share with you that my monthly Quantum Healing webinar is happening this Sunday, November the 12th, the day after the 11/11 Gateway. And we're in our clairs, our psychic senses theme. We're going to be in it for a while, the guides tell me. So last month was clairvoyance. This month is clairaudience, the ability to psychically hear frequencies and sounds and spirits and your higher self and your guides and your loved ones. And I find with a lot of people that clairaudience is usually weaker. Leave me a comment below if your clairaudience is stronger or weaker than your voyance, your sentience, feeling, sensing, and your cognizance, your knowing. Now, there are other clairsenses, and those are more subtle, and they're coming in more as the fifth dimension is coming into our field more. We're not in the fifth dimension yet, but as it's coming in more, those other subtle clairsenses, our psychic senses, are coming on board. Definitely noticing it for myself. I was born with a psychic sense of smell and taste, but it's definitely increasing. So in the webinar series, as long as it goes, on the clairs, we're going to cover all of those more subtle senses so that you can become even more aware, more present in your body, more relaxed in who you are, and finely tune those psychic senses. You have to practice them. They're a muscle, so they have to be practiced. So this Sunday is Clairaudience, QHHT Clairaudience. And we're going to be doing practices to enhance our psychic sense of hearing and listening. It's really fun. Webinars are 90 minutes. They're recorded. They're donation based. So just pay what you can, pay what you feel the webinar is worth. No amount is too small, no amount is too large. You go to my website, it's in the description box below, sonyawilderwellness.com, and it's in the bookings tab at the very bottom of the page, and you register for a free ticket. Tickets are unlimited, so if you know other people that want to attend the webinar, you can register for them as well using their email. And then once I receive that email notification through my website, I will send you the donation link. Now the donations are either through PayPal, or if you're in the US, Venmo. Donate what you can, donate what you want. And then once I receive that donation confirmation through those two payment apps, then I will send you the Zoom link in the full email. And you will have that. And then we come on live this Sunday at 12 noon Pacific, now Standard Time, since we've had a time change, which is 2 p.m. Central Standard Time and 3 p.m. Eastern Time. If you're in the UK, that's 8 p.m. So again, they are recorded, and we are going to be practicing all kinds of exercises. And then we go under group Quantum Healing Hypnosis Technique, QHHT, the Dolores Cannon method. So I wanted to share that with you as well. Now, I feel like there's some light language coming in, and my cats are just having the most fun playing all over the place in the background. All right, let's see what's coming in. I don't know if I can get it now. I was so distracted by Pluto. Pluto, come here. Come here. Come on. Come be in the vlog. If you're going to talk, come be in the vlog. No, it's not going to happen. Okay, let's see if I can get it. ea hana utshukora tehea niata uko hoyata ani ia. An activation for your entire being to open up into more light. Orsatahana kahiata jototoe siata naka ayata ia. Hoya hana atashata ekea no shatanaro to jota niaratara to shokora niarata hokoha niataka. Open up your inner vision, your inner eye, and see your own light and see your own truth. It all comes from within you. Jonozota hiata jutukuhu janarata hietianaka. Ono jamanarata hiata ara. Kyoto nyana nyo nyahaniara nara gara nuru yatahana yatata. Take a deep breath. So I felt and heard a transmission to open up your inner being, like almost like a zipper to unzip and open up your being, open up all aspects of yourself and receive your own light is what I kept hearing. Oh, I hope that helps you in some way. And if it does, please leave a comment below. And if you want to have a QHHT or BQH session, they are online. And an online healing session, go to my website and you can book it there. And if you want an in-person session, please DM me through my website. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you so much. And I love you. May you have a wonderful moment wherever you're at in the world.